Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Lane, the one and only master of propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on Villa Fiore. In the northwest is ArthurCotton, fighting for the British Empire, the Commonwealth. He is heading out with the lads of the 1st Armour Division No. 2 Company, tasked with a bit of reconnaissance towards the German lines in southeast of the Zuntew, fighting for the Deutsches Armeekorps, the German army. Here with the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division, hoping to hold the line and push back the British. With a double bike start here, Zuntew is certainly off in fun directions, versus a double saber start there at ArthurCotton. No battle group yet, though, for either player. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons, reporters for the continued generous and absolutely wonderful support of the Propagandacast, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. Bikes there. Bikes here, definitely pretty aggressive and motorized and committing to something a bit more mechanized with the 250 half-track as well. Leaving Zuntew obviously very short in infantry in the early game. That'll certainly be interesting to see what he does with infantry, if anything at all. South side here, Sabbath's moving ahead, got the sandbags down there. Up north, interesting enough, he just grabs the fuel point, ignores the munitions point there. Map's looking to secure the center here, as that can of course tend to be a bit of a pretty heated point on the map. We want to make sure he's got multiple units. In fact, yeah, that looks to be it. He's converging with all of his forces there. 250 after go out there, like looking to link up with the Panzer P, and you can sort of see that out here on the minimap. Bikes meanwhile are pushing on the sides here, so while ArthurCotton is focusing hard on the center, thus, you know, the villa there in the middle, you can see that Zuntew is just swinging around there on the edges of the map. And obviously, he's probably not going to attack into this, but of course, this will be a bit of a painful task there for Zuntew with that, you know, heavier firepower, and typically some flamethrowers as well. That said, he could theoretically play around here and grab some map control. We got light support company for Zuntew, so no Panzer Grenadiers. Nothing, maybe some assault grenadiers, we'll have to see. Bikes being on the flanks there, continue keeping up the pressure, hitting fuel points and other points there. Sappers now extending here from the stranglehold in the center, grabbing the fuel point there. 250 after withdrawing, can upgrade with flamethrowers now, though of course he might be planning to go for the combat half-tracks and the 250-9. Which was basically an armored car version of the 250 half-track, which in fact would ultimately supplant the 222, amongst other fun things. There we go, got the munitions points out of his opponent's base, going for the fuel point, briefly pushed off there, so aggressive plays of Zuntew just driving around in circles around his opponent. Another section in the ArthurCotton. I would not be surprised if he's meant to tank obviously soon enough, though he might also just rely at least briefly on mines, and also he didn't grab his munitions point either. Ah, now that is a bit funny. 3rd section almost done. And there we go, 250-9 upgrade on the way there. Nothing further at Zuntew's base, no assault grenadiers, nothing. Section moving up here, and otherwise pretty quiet. I mean, again, Zuntew is just focusing on like a strategy basically of like, you know, supreme map control, just trying to avoid like any heavy firefights, whereas ArthurCotton is just looking to control the center and then take it from there. So interesting choices here from both sides on this map. Very interesting choices. Definitely not the easiest tactics and strategies to pull off. MD-34 there for Zuntew, but probably for Zuntew it's much tougher than just sticking in with the British on this map. Up north, the armor car track in the section here. We don't have grenades for ArthurCotton, so he can play quite aggressively here. And ArthurCotton will want snares at some points, like make sure he doesn't, like, you know, get overrun by armored cars. There you go. Section force back here with the 250-9. Another place yet to pick a battle group. At this point, though, it could be, of course, he's keeping heavy armor open in part just for, say, a fast Crusader anti-aircraft tank. Of course, he could be planning Indian artillery here, because he's going to have a lot of troops on the field, and he will definitely want to reinforce them. Grenades, then sections. Meanwhile, fast support armaments here for Zuntew. Still no infantry. This little column there is swinging around the east side of the map here. Noting, I don't think we're seeing any anti-tank rifles out of ArthurCotton. While he's definitely seemingly concerned about the light vehicles and such out of Zuntew, he's clearly not that concerned either. There we go, fast bombers ready. Guessing a flak feeling, perhaps. Very typical choice there out of a lot of DAK players. While Zuntew is certainly not playing the DAK in a particularly typical manner at the moment. I still say it's a very likely choice. Cypress sitting here, 4th section almost done for ArthurCotton, but really light action there, just mostly maneuvering him. You also got Minesweepers and the Panzerpioniere. Bikes are there just gobbling up terrain. ArthurCotton dispatching forces northwards. He's yet to take up himself. There we go, just to say that obviously picks that time to tack up. Pushing ahead of the armoured car, supported by the sections, or countered by the section moving in there. We do get recce packages. Very popular upgrade at the moment, after they buffed it. I believe they buffed it anyways, because it's definitely seen a surge to our Bren guns again. Partly because those buffs work really well with its ability to just kind of ignore cover. I do think it's a bit of an erroneous decision here, but anyways, flag feeling half there for Zuntew, not a surprise though. Again, I do think some infantry in there would be a nice choice, maybe some assault grenadiers, panzer grenadiers, more Panzerpioniere, just, you know, something here. But so far he's sticking to a very motorized / mechanized strategy, and there we go. Called in here with the assault grenadiers, guessing a 250-9 upgrade there. ArthurCotton meanwhile guessing anti-tank guns here and Stuart soon enough to counter Zundew's strategy here. There we go, another 250-9. While he's shown his spacing now being infantry fighting vehicles, they were not really. That's not to say, you know, German armored half-tracks didn't get operated. Like kind of how German doctrine operated. They kind of used all the half-tracks like infantry fighting vehicles, even like, you know, they definitely wouldn't, like, you know, pass the test to actually be them in most cases. The closest would have been some of the units they used for their platoon leader vehicles later in the war, where they'd have like 2cm autocannons on the armored half-tracks. But mostly just for platoon leaders. But anyways, assault grenades 250-9 descending upon the section. We got the Humber on the way there, almost going to wipe into ArthurCotton, and there you go. But now getting handed by the Humber here. Can they fire back? They're busy firing every other target but the Humber. This is great here for ArthurCotton. Of course, means his Humber is taking nowhere near the amount of damage needed for it to be knocked out. Bike also in trouble here. Zuntew caught really extended here. Yeah, he's going to lose the other 250-9 here. He could have tried as opposed to free grenade assault here. Yeah, oh, he briefly considered it, but decided against it. So that's both armored half-tracks down here for Zuntew, at least the armored car versions. We do have the flak-filling rush in. We could see a section wiped inside of his base here. I mean, Zuntew is definitely driving around circles. We got ArthurCotton with another Humber on the way here. Not much of a surprise there. Double Humber builds have become much more common, I feel like, as of late. And Zuntew certainly at the moment is not quite positioned to deal with that. I mean, he could go for Panzerjägers or Pack 38 to of course help deal with that. We'll have to see what he actually does. Sappers there though, met with the flak feeling. The situation for Zuntew really got awkward there map control wise. Going for the cutoff point, you're looking for deny ArthurCotton pressures, fuel resources, ammunitions. Humber moving in, Panzerjägers on the way there. Second Humber armored car ready. We got the bite there hiding out. So while certainly a few fairly quiet first minutes, once things get going, and they get going. North here, bike about to engage for the Humber, and they're going popping the flare ability to increase accuracy against units inside the area there. Bike is just racing away there. Step on it, Friedrich! I don't want to die in Italy! South side here, section standing about. There we go. Flag feeling there's the Humber. 4 20mm autocannons ramming into the Humber there. Assault gets caught up by the recce section. Flag filling doing when it can. Humber's now descending upon it. It is unsupported. No Panzerjägers nearby. Yeah, he's ordering it not to fire there to make sure they can't easily fire at max range. Assault grenadiers in trouble. Here, Zuntew forgot about them because he got focused on the flag feeling. Bike down to mine. Panzerjägers moving in here. Might just be able to save the assault grenadiers despite messing up. Then he almost had the Humber, but the Humber gets away too. Bike knocked out. They're not a mine. They just looks like a shot by the British.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
There we go. Section in trouble with the flak feeling. Pushed off. And with this at least, Zuntew is able to consistently deny his opponent a fair bit of fuel there. Mines down then. Zuntew is floating a lot of manpower. Of course, part of this is his heavy reliance on light vehicles in the early game, because light vehicles will of course take damage, but they can be repaired. So he's not spending manpower reinforcements. At least up till now, of course, at this stage, he'd probably be spending a lot more manpower reinforcements since most of his light vehicles are gone.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Said he probably should use it. I imagine he's pushing for a fast Panzer Company and fast Panther 3s against his opponent. We still have yet to see any battle groups out of either ArthurCotton or Zuntew. Certainly quite the non-standard match. We've got more Panzerjägers out of Zuntew. That's insurance, of course, versus the Humber armored cars. Second Panzerjäger squad there, halfway done. Humber racing head eastwards here. Probably looking for some easy targets or maybe an opening to exploit. Second Panzerjäger squad ready there with their Panzerbüchse. And a few bolt action rifles, of course, point support there. And there you go, Humber spotting the flak filling, could pop veterans one here, maybe, no. West side here, British forces slowly advancing. Backed up with a 6-pounder gun, obviously here. Does not want to, like, you know, leave that flak filling alive for much longer. Still no battle groups. I mean, we're over 11 minutes into the game and it's yet to be a peak there, which is certainly quite interesting to see there. Of course, have minesweepers up because he oppositely spotted Zuntew laying down mines, so making sure he actually doesn't run his men into them is a really smart move. Sabba's men here by the flak filling pushed back. Quite shredded, but minimal casualties. The maximum trauma in the center. Soldiers there, lone health force back. Zuntew, I think at this point, definitely needs to consider an ambulance to heal up his forces. Smoke deployed by the Humbers. 6-pounder gun. I think he's basically just trying to... Oh! Shooting at mines. Probably hitting the spotted there and just, you know, want to deal with the other ones. Panzerjäger's moving up, but not quite in heavy cover. They're easy targets. They will take full damage. Pushing up north with the Panzerjägers, expecting the Humbers to come counter them. We got Field Infirmary up there for ArthurCotton. Nothing further for Zuntew, but he can go for the Panzer Armee Commando now, but yes, and he's also floating almost 1,000 manpower. There you go. Panzer goes up brief. Consider that Panzer Armee Commando. Definitely still should spend that manpower. I'm guessing the reason for this is in part he's just, you know, not entirely sure where he wants to go with the strategy. Like, there's clearly a lot of hesitation here. Constantly switching between units, cancelling the Panzer Armee Commando, calling in more assault grenadiers. So, the manpower's float can to the extent, I think, be explained by just, again, a complete lack of certainty as to where Zuntew wants to go with this against his opponent. That's a certain thing there that, like, you know, can be exploited by an aggressive opponent. The northwards with a bike and the flak feeling. He's going to have, like, a total of 3 assault grenadiers, which can certainly put some pressure on his opponent's infantry. Though he would then benefit from veteran squad leaders to make them gain experience faster and become a bit tougher. Another 6-pounder gun here for ArthurCotton. I still think Zuntew, of course, should take up. Another section, though, for ArthurCotton. He did lose one here to the Bloody Jerrys, and so decides, of course, again, some more good old-fashioned boys from Old Blighty. Looks like Zuntew's making ready for a big push here. We got columns of assault infantry advancing on the center. There you go. Humbers striking at them. Lacking anti-tank support there. He might want to consider throwing a smoke grenade here. Half-track support here. No upgrades. Sapper spotting the massive assault elements there. Quickly falling back as well there. Panzerjäger's pushed off, though, getting focused down by the recce section there. We got the flak filling inching in, but has been mindful anti-tank guns. Humbers moving to meet the assault grenadiers. Panzerjäger's from reserve, plus the MD-34. And now Zuntew and the 3rd Panzer Grenadier shown commit to the assault here. But Humbers are proving to be a problem. Up north, bikes alive there with Jaws, Vickers for ArthurCotton. In response, of course, to Zuntew's massive assault grenadier surge. Panzerjäger's on the half-track. Still no tech for Zuntew, still floating a fair bit of resources. Meanwhile, team weapon training out for ArthurCotton is an interesting choice. He apparently hasn't gone in for his infantry, but he's only got a machine gun and an anti-tank, but decides to prioritize that. Could have been a misclick, but if not expected. Okay, we got Zuntew here with Italian combined arms. Call in a tank here, so instead of taking up, he goes for a medium Italian tank, the M1340. And now charging up the main center. Flares being deployed, of course, to increase the damage on the assault grenadiers. Charging forward to machines being brought up here. Already some of the squads are unhealthy. 6-pounder guns ramming into the 250 half-tracks. Panzerjäger's pushing in. Brutal assault here by Zuntew, but also, I'd say, rather crude. Did get a section there, I think. Yeah, almost. Okay, now he's got it. Italian tank charging in there with its 47mm gun. And there you go, dashing in with it. Need to be careful here though. Got the Humber. British forces in disarray as Italian armour strikes at them there. Got it. That was a pretty daring push here from Zuntew onto ArthurCotton. Calling another one. Also got artillery cavalry selected. Absolute chaos here. Troops withdrawing. Leaving just the armour and the vehicles here to face the British forces at the front line as ArthurCotton and the 1st Armoured Division here scramble to respond to this sudden surge. And he's definitely been caught pretty badly off guard here. Like the way Zuntew was kind of like, dangling all the infantry on in front of his nose, and then suddenly, boom, Italian tank. Definitely devious play, but there you go. O's played his hand there, and ArthurCotton leaves it burning. And he also commits to Crusader anti-aircraft tanks. In the end, not too surprised here. And Zuntew responds with artillery cover against it, which seems a bit excessive, but oh well. He even calls in the Semoventa assault gun. He's going all Italian on the armour.
Victory point lost.
And a fun fact is actually in Italy the German army would sometimes actually rely heavily on Italian armour when they couldn't get the German equivalent. So you had German, tank units with Italian tanks and assault gun units with Italian Semoventa assault guns. In fact, you'd have units outside of Italy sometimes equipped with that. For example, there's a case of an SS cavalry division that fought in Budapest with Italian tanks, specifically an upgraded version of the M1340 known as the M1542. Just had a longer gun from better penetration and velocity, but obviously against Soviet tanks, probably still wouldn't have cut it that much. Fun fact though.
Bersaglieri are available to aid the cause.
Got upgrades for the troops as well, their vehicle support and force recon.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Yeah, this match definitely took a few turns there. Not entirely sure going all some of these tanks there would have been better than just going for Panther 3s and Stukas or Fusses, but I'm certainly not going to complain either. It's been a while since we've seen this. It's been a while since we've seen this Semoventa assault gun. So say they enter aircraft tank moving forwards here. Semoventa getting flanked by the 6-pounder gun here. Good shots. They need to withdraw soon. Machine coming in the centre against British forces.
We have lost control of a victory point.
We'll need to fix that up though pretty aggressively. And there you go, machine in bad spot here. We got British force attacking. Vickers is supporting the assault here as ArthurCotton orders his men forwards. And up north, the assault is moving in, catching the wreckage section, but also clearly looking to flank around here and hit ArthurCotton's positions from the north. But already, ArthurCotton, of course, is able to respond to this, having seen it, but also crucially, Zuntew stopping the attack here, so it becomes much easier for him to turn around to meet this assault. Did get a wipe there, though. Another 6-pounder gun in for ArthurCotton.
Territory sector lost.
Tanks and assault guns repositioning. Black feeling on the move. Assault gun is in trouble. And we got a Pack 38 for Zuntew. Use the Panzergers there, assail the Crusader anti-aircraft tank. Ooh, snare on the bike. What the throw too. How did you learn to throw like that? Well, I used to play cricket. That doesn't explain anything. Of course it doesn't.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
I just wanted to brag. So anyways, Crusader, not Crusader, but the M1340 and the Semoventa. The Semoventa itself, by the way, was just the assault gun version of this. A bit like the Stug, which is the assault gun version of the Panther 3. Again, similar to the Stug, the Semoventa was just like, well, we need to mount a bigger gun, but we need to do it cheap and accessibly. And so, of course, they just, used a little chassis with a bigger gun in the casemate profile.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
Good shot there from the 6-pounder gun.
Repairs completed.
They didn't make a bigger version of the Semoventa that mounted a 105mm gun. Which apparently was fairly liked by the German crews manning it because they were primarily the ones to use it. But there you go. Flak feeling half caught in a bad spot. He Crusader tank going for it. Borfos there ripping through it. Panzergers doing a bit of damage, but clearly not enough, and they're themselves getting suppressed by the Vickers here. South side, we get a bit of pressure from the assault grenadiers. German forces here are being stalled in the center here. Zuntew, I think, needs to again look for the flanks here rather than head-on assaults. At least he's going to need artillery to make the head-on assault work out. South side here, assault 50 half-tech. Throwing out the assault grenadiers. Slowly flanking around here for the station. We've got 2 anti-tanks here on the hill. That's going to make it pretty tough here for Zuntew to push in without, like, you know, significant artillery support. And he kind of ruined his artillery cover, or wasted it on that Crusader anti-aircraft tank. Had he had access to it here, I think that could have been a much more easy assault to pull off here against ArthurCotton. ArthurCotton, though, definitely putting up a good fight. He's slowing down Zuntew, murdering his men, crushing his forces. No still sign of tech up there. Of course, the Crusader is doing a lot of damage here. Machine gun providing some support, but obviously not against the Crusader anti-aircraft tank. The ArthurCotton continues to operate his trailer this year, is heavily focused on the center of the map there. Pack 38 moving in. Good shot there. Forceman sealing there. And there goes Zuntew is now going for the Panzerarmee Commando. Having had enough, I guess, of his adventures in Italian steel. Smoke deployed here with the assault grenadiers, think preemptively. They can't easily be shot at. And there you go, almost had the biggest use in the Summer Venters. Assault gun ability. Pulling back for repairs. Ooh, the section active bypass the assault grenadiers. Almost got that fuel point. There we go. Company command puts well there for ArthurCotton. Crusader anti-aircraft tank with its Swedish Bofors 40mm gun. They're moving in. North the assault is pushed back by the recce section there. Noting that all of his sections are recce sections. No Bren guns for him.
Victory point under enemy control.
Simply because, again, the recce package just provides a cover bonus. A bonus against units in cover, meaning it's really good, and again, its DPS is just generally really good after the buffs, so... It just once more became the de facto, like, you know, chosen weapon upgrade over the Bren gun most of the time, honestly, because it's also cheap and fights with flares, so... I feel like they just need to, like, rethink that upgrade, because it's going to always be like that. Either the Bren gun's going to be the best, and everyone's going to pick it, it's going to be the recce package. At least the way the design is currently operating. Up north here, flak filling neighbouring race down. We got snares off here, blowing out the engine, leaving an easy target for the Crusader. We do get a push here with artillery cover, at least it appears to be a push. But ends up just being a waste of munitions here by Zuntew. Another 200 munitions just thrown straight down the toilet. And fortunately for him, ArthurCotton decides not to descend upon the flak filling half-track there. Company command post up. Guessing Matildas, maybe some Crusaders, Grants, we'll have to see. As for Zuntew, could go for Panther Thieves, could set up Farm Reserves, could go for Flak 36 too. And there's obviously several paths here that Zuntew could pursue. Flak 36 could also provide him with truck use for ambulance purposes. Which I imagine Zuntew wouldn't mind. In particular now that he has a fair amount of infantry. I mean, particularly with this much infantry, really would also just benefit from veteran squad leaders. He hasn't already gone for it and I just missed that. Might also be worthwhile to just upgrade these two 250 half tracks with mortars. Sound submachine guns only versus the Crusader anti-aircraft tank. Both of course making short work with the Germans. German assault in the center continues here. We've got the Crusader tank on the way there for ArthurCotton. It's obviously seeing up the assault via the Vickers is proving to be a hell of a headache alongside all the recce package sections.
Commandant, a victory point is being taken from us.
And not much clear indicators to what he's seeing. Okay, there we go. We got emergency repair kits for extra health and of course self repairs. Very good upgrade. Pack being quality with the Crusader though, caught in a bad spot here. Zuntew left it out to dry here. Even popping the veteran's one ability for increased rate of fire, that's definitely extra bad here for Zuntew's Pack 38. Crinny definitely gets punished here for again leaving an anti-tank gun this close to enemy lines without any support. That was definitely a large tactical error there by Zuntew. In this case, he only gets destroyed. His opponent isn't trying to grab and turn against him, but still that is not ideal here for Zuntew in the slightest. Looks like he's planning northern flank here. Armour's being moved in there. Not a lot of him to support the infantry is busy in the south here. Northern prong slightly slowing down machine current the southern push here. Crusader tank is moving in. Not a lot of anti-tank assets nearby to immediately deal with it. Armour pushing in but being caught in front of the enemy anti-tanks around the center. He's going to lose that M1340 here. Yup. Kablamo. As British guns to light up the munitions. So they're engaged with the Semoventa. Semoventa, of course, heroically hits the local pottery. And the Crusader more free hits here. Semoventa finally hits. Assault grenades charging in through the center. 6-pounder gun trying to pursue it. Could have been met with that. And of course, we got the Crusader tank once more causing problems. Zuntew not really indicating what he's up to next. And certainly one might argue he probably should have gone for some tanks before going for that emergency repair kit's ability. 306 plus 282. Crusader heading southwards with the Crusader anti-aircraft tank. Running around in circles. Cheeky play there. What Zuntew's next step is definitely a bit opaque, but there we go. We finally get some commitment. It is their Panzer III model. No cancel it for the Flak 36. Fliegerabwehrkanone 36. And we got grants here for ArthurCotton, also clearly indicating there's a bit of uncertainty as to where he wants to go next. Will he expect the Flak 36? Is of course a pretty good question though. As most DAK players I find tend not to go for it. There we go, section getting multi out in the open, taking heavy flak fire. And some event there, of course, joining in the fun. Could see White P and ArthurCotton. He is bringing more sections, though, noting not foot guards, but that's some of them. Zuntew on the south here, big push here. Zuntew relying on extreme blob tactics here with the assault grenadiers, but the Crusader tank, of course, is going to be a problem. Flak 36 right around the corner. Assault continuing here, could pop a smoke grenade. Doesn't, instead, other troops keep pushing forwards. Falling back here as the Crusader anti-aircraft tank is pretty much thwarting that axis of attack there. But now the Flak 36 has arrived. Flak 88 is also known. And upgrading the truck to an ambulance. Quick bit of shooting there. So Venta Flak rushing in, mines getting set off there. Flak 30 repositioning a bit here. 6, Flak 30, that is a completely different gun with a much smaller caliber. Semoventa assault gun down, leaving Zuntew now without any real armor, meaning his major source of anti-tank right now is the Flak 36. So we will see what happens next, guessing no Panzer IVs. He could also go for armed reserves, you know, maybe hold up for Teague, or at least go for some Stuks and Panzer IVs. There's of course some potential options there as well for Zuntew. Setting up shop here in the south bike on the southern victory point. Crusader tank moving in here. Gauging the bike, ripping through it here with heavy fire. Good chance of losing the bike unless Zuntew has some incredible luck, which apparently he does. I was about to say that, but then the bike decides to just go in circles, which obviously is not lucky that your driver suddenly is, you know, getting a bit drunk. All the diesel fumes. Anyways, another Panzer IV there, 8 Panzer IV for Zuntew. Meanwhile, ArthurCotton is starting to bring up the M3 Grant.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Northeast section heading for that northern victory point there. We got 240 to 282. Zuntew falling behind the ArthurCotton in terms of victory points. South half check slightly skirmishing there. Bringing up with the Flak 36. Section being supported here. Now goes heading up here. ArthurCotton is slow to react to the Flak 36. Could get up some good hits here on the Crusader. Tank, and there you go. Great shot there with his 8 hit on the gun. Good chance of another shot here. Might be able to take it out here. And almost had the Crusader tank there. Really close call here, but fortune smile upon ArthurCotton and his little tank there. Meanwhile, Black Prince is definitely being considered as an option. Panzer III lining up for a flank here. Using the 250 half, take the turn around here, the Flak 36. Certainly a bit more useful than using the ambulance for that now. Panther getting the anti-aircraft tank here. British forces up north here, but the Grant are pushing in there. Panzerjägers need to evacuate the premises before the premises become their tomb. Could use the veterans' vulnerability maybe, but definitely to retreat here. Oh dear, he's going to lose them, I think. Southside Panther in trouble here. We got artillery call in again, going for that artillery recoverability. Sabbath's almost taken out here. Panther 3 narrowly makes it out of there. Machine. Oh, Flag 36 got pushed in way too hard here by Zuntew. Oh, God im Himmel. Like, he's practically just handed him his opponent the Flag 36. This is not good. What on earth is Zuntew intending to do about this?
We have lost control over victory point.
Like, he just gave his opponent the Flag 36. Take out the Grant. I don't think that's quite an equal trait, if I have to be honest. The Guardian assault group has been clearly looking to reclaim that Flag 36 for the glory of Deutschland. He's still going to have to, like, explain to the High Command there how this happened. You did what? You gave the British what? Have you gone insane? Huh? There we go, though. Almost got the Crusader tank here. Can't quite kite around it, it seems. Ambulance getting hit here. Decrewed. Ace flak, level flak. Crusader tank of tank. And there you go, the Flag 36 gets it. What an absolutely absurd engagement there. And now, of course, the British is about to clear it out again and then recapture it again.
Tank crew lost.
Meanwhile, British forces moving in, going for that machine gun. Artillery being launched in support of the assault. And he's just wrecking it instead of deciding he's had enough. Meaning, in the end, Zuntew ends up with probably an incredibly expensive ambulance. Since he effectively just, you know, pulled in with the Flag 36. But at least the Flag 36 get away. Oh! Tank riding! 2 thumbs up. Zuntew going for some nice mechanized assault tactics here, but getting caught between the tank guns in a pretty bad spot. Things do go a bit pear-shaped. He does manage to save the Panther 3, though he might be able to wipe some sappers here. Utter chaos here, snared on the Panther 3, engine blown out. Going for the anti-tank cruise here, flag filling ripping. The chaos is pretty total here. Charging in there. Vickers busy with something else, allowing the assault to pretty much point-blank range. Pop a grenade assault here. A lot of grenade assaults here. And we got more assault grenades soon to be. He's definitely not going to go farm reserves anytime soon. Meanwhile, brought in another Grant is being brought up here by ArthurCotton as the 1st Armour Division is looking down the barrel of a large amount of German guns. Zuntew, for sheer bravado and aggression, is slowly turning the battle in favor of Deutschland. I mean, he's got, like, what, 4 assault grenadiers. That's definitely pretty rare. Snares in the 250 half-tech. Zuntew clearly doesn't care. He just wants the 6-pounder gun crews gone. Grant, though, to the rescue here. At least, possibly to the rescue. Assault gear surging in with MP40s. The machine and pistol in 40. Also worth noting, the Germans really didn't have a lot of formations with a lot of submachine guns on paper. They were still more like, you know, sort of ad hoc, depending on the situation kind of thing. They'd be handed out submachine guns, or they just scavenged them and had them on their own. It was particularly common on the Eastern Front. Well, a lot of German veterans would certainly be more than happy to grab a PPS 841 or the later PPS 43.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Southern point falling into the hands of ArthurCotton once more. Quite busy up north. Got the assault guns in the move there. The machine and pistol in 46. Panther striking, 250 half-track flak filling. Then we got ACEL on that one. That's quite impressive. I think most players will lose their flak filling before that happens. We do get an artillery load in here, actually designate targets, but it's going to take a lot farther from that. Might even have a chance of shooting it down here. Used to more artillery being the recon loader there up north though. Tanks moving in, artillery load up. Rushing forwards here. The father having a hard time shooting down that. Designated targets. It's always met here with a Grant tank. ArthurCotton, of course, realizing the attack's going to come in from the north, trying to respond in time. Machine guns and tanks all being brought in to meet head-on assault, which of course then be great if ArthurCotton then have a southern flank element, but he doesn't. Did get the aircraft though finally with his flak feelings, so there's that. What will ArthurCotton do next? It might be he's going to try and hold out here for the Churchill Black Prince. Meanwhile, Zuntew here sort of parking up north here, building up for another push. And 58 on 94. ArthurCotton has stopped the bleeding here. We got another grunt on the way there for him, so clearly no Black Princes anytime soon. Got spotted there by the 250 half-track. Noting, of course, ArthurCotton has rebuilt his forces and again just constantly focusing on the recce package.
Ammunitions point is being taken.
Getting from the northern point there with the sappers. He's even popping the ambulance full of assault grenadiers. Oh boy. This could, of course, be a mistake, but it could also be intentional. Looks like it is. Up north, we've got Pentafeves, the half-tracks are rushing in. He's planning something big here. Big mechanized / motorized assault here. Zuntew is ready to go all in for the fatherland. He's almost got, artillery cover ready as well here in the south. Ambulance rushing in here, supported by the flak feeling and some other assault grenadiers. Grant responding to that. Meanwhile, pushing to the base here. Is he going to set up shop in the base of the assault grenadiers? He's going to just go for deep flank here. Either way, this is an absolutely wondrous push here by Zuntew. 2 thumbs up. Ambulance may want to get a move on there. Okay, he's popped out the troops that are heading northwards now. Popping out here, we got Helicopter called in. There we go. It's a big push here by Zuntew. A tank from all sides almost. ArthurCotton is caught in an absolute blitzkrieg from Zuntew here. Another Pentafee on the way. The other one all about to get knocked out. Grant rushing in here. Assault grenades in the center here. Dashing in. Almost got the 6-pounder gun. There you go. White it is. Another flak 36 for Zuntew. Panzer setting up shop. Even as British reconnaissance forces are moving in, hitting mines in the process, though. Meanwhile, Grant is moving forwards. Panzer's holding the line, but it's not really much to hold with. Flak feeling the response, and 250 getting snared up. Flak 36 almost done. We'll want that Panther fixed up. Obviously, can do it very slowly in the zone. In the south, Grant is pissing with assault grenadiers. Zuntew is definitely pulling off some impressive maneuvers. They did always play out, and as well as I imagine them in his head. Sectional was taken out here. Flak feeling though just laying down the law there. Panzer's about to get wiped out here though. Narrowly gets out the back door. Zuntew pushing it to the limit. Flag 56, number 2 arriving. Panzers did go down there. A match with 2 Flak 56s being built. That's definitely pretty rare. And there you go. Flak 56 setting up, engaging the Grant. 88mm arm piston shell slamming through the side armor there. Like a freight train through a tea shop. 6-pound guns, Reiki pack section moving in there. Rushing in with the ambulance again. I mean, he's got 2 trucks now, so I guess he can afford that. Yeah, he's going to lose 1 ambulance here to the British, but he doesn't care. Got close to the assault grenadier. 2nd truck, they're holding off the Flak 56. Flares pop, troops suppressed here. No smoke grenades here. Panther 3 to the rescue, possibly. Want to get engaged by the Panther 3. Yeah, we just see Zuntew assault here falling back. Yeah, he's going to lose, I think, the Panther 3 here unless he gets very lucky now, which he didn't. That was definitely a bit more half-assed there, a little less well-considered. Timings were definitely off there, and that definitely made it much easier for ArthurCotton to repel that assault. 116 was on 38 here. Pack 38 there to help deal with the grants. I mean, we've got ArthurCotton with even more grants. Honestly, does make sense. Once you get them, you got training for them, you just keep going for them. Especially when you also got something like rigorous field training, which of course means you gain experience even faster. Black feeling heroically carrying the northern elements, though of course a single Grant could quickly deal with that if he's not careful. And Zuntew's going to make a push again on the center there. We'll definitely want some smoke grenades here. Grantler's already doing damage here. They are suppressed, and he quickly falls back, deciding that it's not worth it. In the south here, defense of the southern point happening. 100 points left for Zuntew. ArthurCotton 138 here. The battle rages on. Pack 38 crew, they're getting snapped at by the recce section. Closing with the assault grenadiers, forcing them back. Grant heading towards the southern point. He's going to flash out those bloody Germans. In the center, ArthurCotton remains pretty static and unmovable here. 88 versus 138. Going for the northern point with an MG-34 crew.
We shall put an end to this fight. Tiger heavy tanks will be made available.
Armored reserves now for Zuntew, a bit late to the party, but then again...
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy!
Considering all he's so far done otherwise, I feel like he's probably about time he might want to consider investing into it anyway. So there you go, flag for getting up here. Grant, of course, sees this, starts hauling out of there. Oh, he's ordered 25 aircraft. It doesn't just shoot at the tank. That is pretty good luck there, I think, for ArthurCotton's tank crew. Shoots, misses.
Territory overrun.
British forces roaming in here, ready to counterattack in the south. Got the point. We're going to see a triple copy on Zuntew. He's going to need to put in some serious work again to turn this around. But he's not far away from the Tiger tank there with armor reserves now. It's not far away, unless he cancelled that and I missed it. Not impossible. It's only been a pretty different match so far. Assault goes charging and go for that 6-pounder crew here. Vickers still guarding the main flank. Oh, the Pack 38 crew moves into it, gets wiped. Great there for ArthurCotton, but certainly another painful blow. The Flak 36 out the front line, screwing great hits in the Grant. We got the other Grant though flanking the Flak 36. 250 Optics, Panzer Pioneer, all fighting around the center as well here. British Grant, they're getting hammered. Could try and make off with the 6-pounder gun as well. Using the flak on the Vickers, and now we got artillery cover there lined up for Zuntew. Could call it around here. Wouldn't be a half bad move, I think. Pushing forwards here. Flak feeling being rushed in. No artillery cover here. Color me surprised. 54's on 38. Almost at the sappers there. 250 down. Black feeling there. And there you go. We do get artillery cover now here. But not much follow-up here. Oh. Grant knocked out. Vic is in deep trouble. British force moving from the other sides. 50 points left. Zuntew is barely hanging on here. He's not doing anything about the 6-pounder gun. Either destroying it or grabbing it. Converging in the center now here. Zuntew and the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Division charges in here. Certainly a bit of a mess there. Being held together by the truck and a bit of this and that. There you go, wreck the 6-pounder gun.
Territory sectors are isolated. We must reconnect with them.
Got the center point, pushing for the southern point. Sappers there find themselves at the business end of the flak feeling. Quickly decide to withdraw. Zuntew should be very close to the Tiger. And there we go. It's an 800 manpower. I can't keep remembering the way they keep changing the price of that Tiger tank calling. Anyway, south side there, Panzer Pioneer busy. Guess it was 800 manpower.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Black 36 repositioning. Crusader swinging south. He's actually went for Crusader now. I guess he's just got his so close to lone victory point. Just as one like wait out too long for a Grant there. British force again making a push. We've got smoke down here. Going for the center victory point. Going for the northern point. Now Zuntew, if he's got the research, can call in the Tiger. But there's a part of me that does one. Did he cancel it? And I just didn't notice it. Because now he's just got 800 manpower and over 200 fuel. Like he's got the resource for the Tiger tank, but so far isn't calling it in here. anything else, really.
We have lost control of the victory
Black
point.
feeling they're being met with heavy fire from British guns. We got 44s of 75. Black feeling swarming in there.
Mobile flak vehicle out of action.
Black feeling down. Black feeling busy there with the designated target aircraft. And no tiger tank, nothing here out of Zuntew.
Assault Canadians have fallen.
And starting to suffer wipes here. And he's got a lot of damage to assault grenadiers there, if anything. Like 2 squads are pretty much non-functional for combat. There we got 36 versus...
We have been granted a Tiger.
Okay, there you go. Tiger tank support called in finally found 4th Schwere Panzerabteilung. Sending its heavy arm support here for Zuntew, but at this point I feel like the window opportunity for it to like really make an impact has kind of already vanished in there. Like it's not impossible, but he definitely should have done it sooner, at least just called in anything else then. But now, of course, ArthurCotton managed claimed almost the entirety of the victory points again. And Zuntew, of course, after those fights, is much more depleted now. Even wiping the flak crew there. Of course, he can recruit, but it's just resources he probably is only spending on that now. $22 versus 75. 21 versus 75. 20. France there again for ArthurCotton. Straight hit, saps there being hammered by the Tiger. 16 points left. Got the 7 point run neutral. It's going to take Zuntew a bit of a while to get that back in action. Did get the sappers, but he needs to wipe a lot more than just those sappers now. 10 points left. 8. He needs to make that push now, and it might in fact be too late because the Tiger tank's too busy in the south here. Flak being moved up. Pack for being moved up. Assault grenades in the center getting absolutely massacred here.
Assault Canadians have been killed.
Brutal. 2 points left. 1 point left. And GG, game over. A brutal fight here. Some interesting push at a time here from Zuntew, but I feel like at times there's a bit of lack of coordination and just a bit more armor there. Like, even just, I think, some regular Italian tank to support some of those pushes there, I think he would have been a bit better off. But there are also some interesting plays that just... Again, like the way the map is designed, if you hold the center, you really have an advantage. And particularly with the British, they're really good at exploiting this advantage. So there's certainly also the question, we just like shouldn't have gone for Stukas or first some other tilts, like help soften these things up, or some more to half tracks. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is a brilliant cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye everyone.